I've been hooping almost every single day for the last 17 years. For that reason, a lot of people message me. Some of them are complete beginners and they feel really overwhelmed and a little bit scared, maybe unsure, full of questions. But I also get messages from people who have been hula hooping for a while, but then they lost their mojo. Life came up with lots of obstacles and hurdles. For many of us, life feels like we have to spin a lot of plates all in one go. Like if every day was a circus act when you're a mom and you're working or whatever. There's never enough hours in the day. How do you stay inspired? So I decided I put together a little blessing here for a hula hoop journey, for a new chapter. So whenever we feel a bit low or confused or unsure, we can look. 17 years ago, when I started hula hooping, I felt really overwhelmed. I was really unfit. I had zero background in fitness. I had no idea what I was going to do. I just got started. I wish back then I had some support or encouragement. And if someone said words like this to me: you've got all it takes to achieve all your goals. If you tend to look around sometimes and compare yourself, your journey, your body, your skills to other people, please do that, carry on, but in a positive way. And what I mean by that is when you're looking at other people, don't feel bad about how far you are from that fitness level or being able to do that many tricks or being that lean, but please try and get inspired. That's what I do all the time. If I see someone who's just a little bit better at something than I am, I feel inspired that if it was possible for that other person, and they're just as normal human flesh and bone like anybody else, then maybe if I carry on trying long enough, it is possible for me too. Enjoy today and believe that as long as you carry on, you're making steps forward. When it is about tricks and different hula hoop moves and exercises, there's usually two tribes. The ones who don't want to try anything, they just want to waist hula hoop, and the ones who want to do it all. And they're absolutely obsessed with learning more and more new things. What I would love you to do is to find a place somewhere in the middle. I'm very happy camping right in the middle. I don't just want to waist hula hoop because I want a full body workout and I want to avoid repetitive strain injury. So for that reason, I try different moves. But I'm not going to drive myself nuts because of them. I'm not going to obsess very hard and lose sleep over different moves. I'm just happy appreciating my different body parts and how the different tricks can help me feel better in my body. I'm not sure if that is helpful, but you could look at the different hula hoop tricks like a blood test, like a diagnosis. So when you go to your physician and you ask for a test and then you get the results back, what you get is lots of information about your blood glucose, let's say testosterone, estrogen, your lipids, all kinds of things that could make your doctor and you worry about stuff that you should try to do something about, or just relax because you're good and everything is fine. And the hula hoop tricks are the same. Because when you cannot do something, it basically means that there's something lacking, a deficiency, let's say glutes. If in the beginning you can't even keep a hoop up around your waist and it's a struggle because you don't have a powerful thrust, it is because you don't have a powerful thrust. Where's your glutes? Basically, that is an amazing indication, your diagnosis from your hula hoop, that you need to activate your glutes. Maybe you've spent 50 years studying, looking after a family, working like crazy, putting yourself last all the time, and you neglected your body because you cannot possibly do all the things that you have to do. So forgive yourself and now give your glutes an opportunity to shine. Appreciate that, wow, this hoop is really hard work to keep going. You have to squeeze those butt cheeks. And guess what? The more you try, the stronger you get, the more improvement you will notice in the endurance of your glutes. They start finding their power. And then you discover finally, after living on this planet for so long, how to really push hard from your glutes. Who wouldn't want to learn to do this properly, right? With lots of power. You need to learn to activate your glutes. your hoop is helping you. Or when we are learning shoulder hooping, and that normally gives people a headache because it's very hard for grown-ups. Most grown-ups are quite stressed out. So when they start shoulder hooping and learning the basics, and they keep learning the basics for months and months because it doesn't feel like there's huge improvement and it doesn't look beautiful and doesn't feel smooth, it is for a reason. Because normally grown-ups, over the years of their lifetime, through studies and work and family and romance, pick up so much trauma and stress, and all of that actually is stored in the body. Different people store it different places, but there's usually a tendency that we hold on to stress in the shoulder girdle, so we lose our mobility and we can't even feel what is going on there anymore. The circulation goes very poor, and that can even cause headaches. We can go on with life accepting that, yeah, we have more headaches than we used to, and we don't really have much mobility in our shoulders, and yeah, we actually have no clue what to do with our shoulders, so we do nothing with it. And then your hula hoop teaches you that there's something missing here, gorgeous. Maybe you should start breaking down that tension, and you will enjoy amazing circulation. The waste products you can just massage out of your own body while you're having a party with your hula hoop, sweating yourself gorgeous and satisfied. How about that? So basically, now you find another diagnosis. Your shoulders were stiff, and over the years you disconnected, these neurons stopped communicating with you or froze up. Now you're going to mobilize your shoulders. How amazing it is that you bumped into shoulder hooping. Same about balance. For example, when we first start learning balancing moves, all kinds of fun tricks, they are seriously humbling and frustrating, and most people think that there's just no way they can do any of this and it's impossible. It's not because you don't have the skill, that you're not flexible enough or strong enough. No, it's because you've not been working on your balance. And how lucky you are, because now you can get started, and there are exercises starting off with the most basic ones, the most simple ones, the most sensible ones to start off with. And then you can very gradually build on the complexity of those to improve your balance significantly, and you can just spend the rest of your life keep getting better and better and better at it. So how amazing it is if you bumped into a hula hoop move that requires you to work on your balancing skills and it's challenging you, because that way you have more neural connections. It's neural atrophy. It's absolutely normal over the years as we get older, because we stop doing things and we stop challenging ourselves and we keep doing the easiest things. Our bodies become very economical, and this thing called neural atrophy, as well as sarcopenia and osteopenia and all this decline, degeneration through aging, it happens to us all. And how exciting it is. The universe really loves you and me, because we bumped into hula hooping and now we have a chance to work on our balance. The same way, like if you never test your blood, you don't find out any information. If you never try different hula hoop moves, you're never going to learn about your body and discover if there's any discrepancies, that means an imbalance between sides and body parts, or if there's tension built up, or if you're not strong enough, or if you cannot generate power, if your muscles are declining, let's say the fast twitch muscle fibers, which usually do first. So we lose a lot of muscle, lose a lot of bone as we age, and with hula hooping we can almost service all the different body parts. We could have spent our entire lifetime never bumping into hula hooping, never even trying any tricks, never even being exposed to the possibility that this is something we could try. We could have spent a lifetime like that. So for a moment, please consider yourself loved and lucky, because we could have easily spent a whole lifetime not ever coming across hula hooping or any of the tricks, but someone or something was looking out for us, because we did bump into all of these tricks that, yeah, sure, they may feel overwhelming if you look at them all, but you don't have to learn them all at once. For example, in my courses, the whole point is that I start with the basics and I just very gradually increase the intensity and complexity. So through super tiny baby steps, I can take someone from almost nothing, being a complete beginner and unfit, to super duper fit and skilled, while being entertained, having fun, dancing around with a hula hoop, almost partying and getting into shape. And if shape is one of your goals, let me tell you something. If you're looking into changing your physique, get into shape, lose weight or drop dress sizes, whichever way you like to describe it, people get offended if the word fat or weight or inch or dress size is mentioned. So basically, let's say physique goals. If you have those and you want to achieve them with hula hooping, you've got all it takes. It may take a while, which may frustrate some of you, because I know there are people who love to jump on scales and keep checking stuff with their tape measures as well. But what you're going to have to do is learn. Before you get angry with me, because I'm the bearer of the bad news that it will take time and you have to learn, visualize this. Imagine there's a celebrity surgeon, or I come along with a magic wand, and we can give you the best, the most perfect body you've been dreaming about tomorrow. It's ready for you. You will be in that exact shape that you always wanted. What are you gonna do with it? Will you be able to maintain it? If you didn't have to have the journey of learning how to get to that physique, you won't be able to maintain it. Because if you carry on being sedentary, or if you carry on with the nutritional habits that you have, it's very much likely that that gorgeous body that you were gifted will be wasted away very soon. And very soon you will be back exactly where you started from. Relax. I think you're beautiful the way you are and you shouldn't change a thing. It's just that if you want to change, but I don't think you need to change, but if you feel that you want to change. Having a fit looking body is not like some sort of a college degree that you put it up on the wall and it can just happily carry on collecting dust hanging there for the rest of your life. Unfortunately, a fit-looking physique is something that takes work or sacrifice, movement. I don't want to use negative words. Work doesn't sound that much fun, but hooping is fun. And if you enjoy hula hooping, you will be in an amazing shape. All this weight loss journey or fitness or physique journey, whatever is not offensive for you. So this time that it takes you to get to where you want to get, to reach your destination, could be like a game. Think about it like a game of hot and cold. Do you know that game? When you have to find something, so get somewhere, and someone keeps telling you hot, warmer, warmer, colder, no, cold, and you just constantly keep making changes in your direction to get to where you want to get. And that's exactly the game that your body's playing with you. If you gained some weight and that is pushing you away from your goal, it was your body telling you colder, colder, very cold. But if you start hooping and you remember to pick your hoop up for a little play, your body will say warmer, and you have a healthy, nutritious meal, not some sort of a big pig out takeaway, fish and chips, whatever. I like fish and chips, so I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that your body will say colder, and then the next day you get back onto your good habits, eat nutritious, super healthy, physique goal helping foods and drinks. Your body says warmer. In the weekend, you go for a night out with your mates and you get absolutely hammered. Your body will say colder. And you constantly keep experimenting throughout life. You can learn from the lessons. If you are colder and colder, you will know, because your body is going to respond with whatever it is that you get from colder and colder days. And if you're getting warmer and warmer and very hot, you will get there. You reach your destination. What's very important here, if you remember that night when you got absolutely hammered with your mates and you were eating a kebab at 4 a.m. and then after that you had a headache and you felt horrible and you felt like it's all wasted and all lost. It's not all lost. Please, that was just one step to a colder place. Just one tiny step. Don't mess up all your warmer steps with that. So you've been going warmer, 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 and you were nearly there in the hot area. Just one step back doesn't mess it all up. So don't then give up on life and just start eating fig rolls and Cornish pasties and go to the all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. You will be fine. Don't worry, one step to a colder area does not mean that everything is lost. You can still try your best trying to make those warmer steps, because those steps add up and they get you to the destination that you desire. My recommendation is find joy in learning and making discoveries, and believe in those warmer steps, that they are very powerful and their power adds up. The cold steps can have a lot of power too if you take too many of those, because they will push you further and further away from your goals. So to the best of your knowledge, keep collecting your warmer steps. If you already had been hooping and then you stopped and then you started again and then you stopped and you're feeling low and frustrated with yourself and you think that's it, your life is over and you're hopeless, please don't. It's a bit like a gap year. Just because your kid took a gap year and, I don't know, went volunteering to Africa or messed up one assessment and they got bad grades, it doesn't mean that now it's time to dig a hole in the garden. That's it, this kid is never going to achieve anything in life, right? And that's the same with you. Can you be kind with yourself and treat yourself like you would treat your own kids? That a gap year is fine. You can't do so many things all in one go. You have to collect experiences. Sometimes there are opportunities that you cannot miss out on and you have to grab them. And while you're doing that, some other things have to go. And it's okay, forgive yourself. If you had to take time off or whatever it was, it's okay, it's forgiven. That was your gap year. And now, with all those lessons and all those discoveries and experience, you're going to make the rest of your life the best of your life, because you're not going to start from nothing. You're going to start with all that knowledge, all that wisdom. Use it. You worked hard to collect it all, so now benefit from it. What's very important is to feel deserving. Many times people are worried about how much a hula hoop costs and they wouldn't buy themselves a hula hoop. But a hula hoop costs so little. Imagine people who smoke. A pack of fags costs about as much as a hula hoop. You can get a cheap toy shop hula hoop and already start learning some of the moves, even if first it's just on your hands and arms. If you add up how much it costs to smoke for a whole week, that will get you a whole collection of hula hoops, gorgeous. If other people feel deserving enough to smoke away all that money, why do you not deserve a proper hula hoop? I'm just trying to help that if you believe you don't deserve a hula hoop or you don't deserve the good food, gorgeous. Over time, if you keep making these choices and you completely neglect yourself and you will be unwell, we don't know what is it that you can develop, but over the years we all develop things and we won't be able to look after ourselves. So it's our good service to all of our loved ones if we look after ourselves. So you deserve to start moving your body, feel amazing, get into the best shape of your life. Gorgeous, you deserve all the well-being. You deserve that amazing boost of confidence. You deserve all the joy and discoveries. They are all there, ready for you, waiting for you to take them. Now take action. Find a hula hoop or just start moving your body, dance around in the room. Did you see that throughout this video I was using all kinds and sizes and materials of hula hoops? A little reminder that you don't need that one exact hula hoop that you cannot afford. You don't need that gym membership. You don't need that active wear or running shoes. You can just get started. Don't let the small details hold you back. Just do what you can with what you've got, and you can just get started. I believe in you. Now it's just you. You have to believe in yourself. Once you find out about the benefits of hula hooping, you will be even more inspired. You will not want to put your hula hoop down. Watch that next.